Let me ask you something. Have you ever said, it's only $100? It's just dinner, just a quick Amazon order, just upgrading the phone, just one more subscription. It's small. It feels harmless. It doesn't feel like a life-changing decision. But what if I told you that one casual $100 decision repeated enough times is quietly costing you $100,000? Not because you're irresponsible, not because you're bad with money, but because of something much deeper. And once you see it, you won't unsee it. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The $100 isn't the problem. It's the pattern behind it. The real cost isn't the money leaving your account. It's the habit you're reinforcing every time you say, I deserve this. I'll start saving next month. I'll get serious later. That's the expensive part. Because every small decision is a vote for who you're becoming. Let's break this down in real numbers for a second. If you spend an extra $100 a week on stuff you don't truly need, that's $400 a month. That's $4,800 a year. Invested over 10, 15 years with compound growth, you're easily looking at six figures. But again, this isn't about math, it's about identity. Because nobody wakes up and decides to sabotage their future. We just drift there. Think about this. Most people don't stay broke because of one catastrophic mistake. They stay stuck because of tiny emotional decisions made in tired moments. You had a long day, you're stressed, you feel behind in life, so you buy something. Not because you need it, but because it feels like progress, like reward, like control. And for a few minutes, it works. That hit of dopamine feels good. But then nothing actually changes. Your goals are still there. Your savings didn't move. Your stress comes back. Now you're $100 lighter and still in the same place. That's the trap. Here's the shift that changed everything for me. I stopped asking, can I afford this? And started asking, who is this decision turning me into? That question hits differently. Because $100 invested isn't just money saved, it's discipline practiced, it's future security built, it's confidence earned. And confidence compounds just like money does. Let's talk about the real reason this keeps happening. It's not lack of intelligence, it's lack of friction. Spending money today is frictionless. One click, one tap, instant delivery. But building wealth, that's slow, quiet, boring. There's no applause when you transfer money into savings. No one compliments your investment account. Nobody sees the nights you stay in. So your brain naturally leans toward the visible reward. That's human. But successful people train themselves to value invisible wins. Here's something most people don't realize. Every time you delay gratification, you build self-trust. And self-trust is powerful. Because once you trust yourself with small decisions, you start trusting yourself with bigger ones. Career moves, business ideas, investments, risks. But if you constantly break promises to yourself, I'll save next month, I'll stop overspending next week, your brain notices, and slowly your confidence erodes. That's a much bigger loss than $100. So, what do you actually do about it? Let's make this practical. First, introduce a pause. Not a budget spreadsheet, not extreme restriction, just a pause. Any non-essential $100 purchase, wait 48 hours. If you still want it after 48 hours, fine. But most impulse spending dies in silence. This one habit alone will change your trajectory. Second, redirect the reward. You're not trying to remove joy from your life. You're trying to upgrade the source of it. Instead of spending $100 for a dopamine hit, move $100 into an investment account. Then watch it grow. That growth becomes addictive. Seeing progress feels better than owning another thing. But you have to experience it once to understand. Third, define what $100,000 actually means to you. Because six figures sounds abstract, but what does it really represent? Freedom to leave a job you hate, a down payment, time with your family, less anxiety. Now compare that to the random purchases. Which one matters more? Clarity kills impulse. And here's the deeper layer nobody talks about. Sometimes we overspend because we feel behind. We see other people traveling, buying homes, driving nicer cars, so we spend just to keep up. But what you don't see is their debt, their stress, their pressure. The quiet saver looks boring until 10 years pass and suddenly they're free. This isn't about never spending money.
It's about spending intentionally. There's nothing wrong with enjoying your life, but unconscious spending, that's expensive because it steals from a future version of you who's trying to build something bigger. And that future version is counting on today's discipline. Here's the mindset shift I want you to leave with. Small decisions feel small in the moment, but repeated daily, they shape your entire life. Your bank account is just a reflection of your habits. Change the habit, you change the outcome. It doesn't require a raise, it doesn't require a side hustle, it doesn't require extreme sacrifice. It requires awareness, and one better choice at a time. So, here's what I want you to try tonight. Before your next "it's only $100" moment, pause. Ask yourself, is this building the life I say I want, or is this just comforting the version of me that doesn't want to wait? That one question could be worth $100,000. Not because of the money alone, but because of the person you become in the process. Let's build that version, one decision at a time.